Hello guys. Um, a government driver on his retirement is one of the poems you have to treat for the 2021 to 2025 syllabus. It's harmonized. It's also one of the poems to treat during JAMB. And I think it is important we discuss it. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead, subscribe right now, and turn on your post notifications so that once we post any video, immediately the video is here, it will just notify you and you'll be able to quickly click and watch the videos. All right, a government driver on his retirement, I've always stated that before you start analyzing any work of art, there are three things that you must put in your mind. The first is the title of the work of art. The second is the life of the writer. And the last thing is the diction. Diction means the choice of words. If the choice of words are simple, it will help you to quickly analyze or to get the meaning of what you are reading. A government driver on his retirement is a very, very simple to read poem. The title itself means a government driver, meaning a driver who works for the government. On the day of his retirement, something dramatic really happened, and that is what the poem chronicles. And there's a lesson to be drawn from that. And I hope that as you listen or watch the video, you get to the message as it were. All right. I've already explained the title. It simply means a government driver on the day that he retires. The dramatic event that occurred or happened on that very day. Now, the writer of this poem is Chibuike Kingsley Onu. Chibuike. Greetings, my Igbo people. Ngwanu, the fact that all of you are here, it means that you are here to focus and pay attention. Chibuike Kingsley Onu used to work at the Delta State government office, and while he was there, he mingled with a different league of humans, and he saw their practices. Some things that could be said, some could not be said. Some are just so appalling that he wonders how government officers could perpetrate or do such a thing, from corruption to humanizing to drinking and all sorts. And in all of this, the one that catches his attention is that of drinking. In fact, he goes ahead to caution the act of drunk driving, driving or drinking and driving, or driving when drinking. And this is so sacrosanct because he believes that if he fails to check or talk about this, he could be a victim of this, disaster going somewhere to happen. People, how can you drink and jump on a steering and begin to drive? If he is not doing that, it could affect him. He could just be working someday in the government office and a drunk guy will just run him over. If it does not happen to him, let's even say that the government office is more secure. It could happen to his family, his wife, his child, any of them. It could even be anybody. So he feels that this theme, drunk driving, is very important to discuss or talk about. And that is the purpose for writing the poem. So the theme of, when we say theme is that thing that the writer was thinking about that makes him write. He was thinking about the fact that, these people that drink and drive, drunk driving, that's the theme. Are we together? All right, so Chibuike Kingsley Onu has written the poem, A Government Driver on His Retirement. And if you check the diction is very simple. Although it makes use of a lot of literary techniques and devices, and then we shall analyze them in the process. Now, the poem mirrors the life of a man. When you work with government, the most you can work is 35 years. After 35 years, you are advised to go home to rest. In professional terms, we call that retirement. You go and rest. But the process is that they don't just leave you to go like that, because imagine that you start working with government at the age of 20. By the time it is 35 years already, you'll be 55. Of course, there's really no more energy in you to do any other work to raise money. If you start by 30, you'll be 65. If you start by 40, you can't even get to, they won't even allow you to spend the whole 35 years. So basically what government does is that the end game is that from your salary, they help you to start keeping, an amount of your salary. So that's for the 35 years. Imagine someone makes 500,000 naira per month, and they help him keep 100,000 naira for 30 to 35 years. That will be 42 million naira by the end of 35 years. Because at the end of a year, it will be 1.2. So 1.2 times 35, if you calculate it, that will be 42 million thereabouts. So this man in the story, I like to picture him as Papi Okoro. You better pay attention because this thing I'm talking now, this thing I'm talking now is going to help you. Papi Okoro, I can imagine the day he went for interview to get this job. Probably they've even interviewed, you know the way government job is. Once they put out an advert, more than 1,000 people will apply. For him to not be the only one they picked. I can imagine that he was even drinking on that day. You know how when you drink, you that you're looking at, you know when you drink, I used to go and piss, urinate. You just to let him go and urinate. I don't know how those people that used to advertise, why they used to put adverts where people used to piss. Piss, urinate, piss. So while he was urinating, you know, he just raises his head and he sees advert, driver for government. Let me go and check this thing. He rushes there. Probably they've even closed. Probably they were not even satisfied with all the interviewees. And then he walks in looking slippers and palm, drunk. And I'm like, what are you looking for? He said, no, I'm here for the interview. So which interview? The one of the driver. And the boss laughed, oh, you, driver. Oh yeah, let's even use this guy to catch cruise before we go. So tell us, how many years experience do you have? Say, I've been driving for like 20 years. 20 years. You? Say, yes. Okay. How many accidents have you had? Baba say, I cannot count. It's too much. They burst into laughter. But that's who they're actually looking for. Somebody who has experience, who can drive, and has been able to survive many accidents. Because if you have survived those accidents, it means if another one is coming, you'll be experienced enough to know how to avert it. But apparently all the other people they interviewed had lied. And I've never had an accident before. So if an accident is about to happen, you won't know how to avoid it. And so this man is employed. But when they're about to give him key, they held his hand. Papi Okoro, the last time when we saw you, alcohol was smelling in your mouth. On this job, you will not drink. You can't drink and drive. When he looks at the salary, 500,000. I can't drink. Not drinking. And so he takes up the job. So the poem starts by saying, many years on wheels in faithful service to his fatherland. Today retires he home and a celebration he holds. Many years he has pommeled his boozy throat. Baba no drink for many years, no drinking. He hold it in like this. In obedience to duties, rules, and regulation, today he will go home a free man, eligible for his country's what? Services. So after 35 years, one morning they just call the guy. You have tried. You see that box of money? It's yours. Papi Okoro says, sir, I don't want money. I know you are testing me. He said, bros, we are retiring you. From tomorrow, you not work with us again. He said, oh God, I still get energy. Hey, what have I done? Hell, Chimo, hell. They're like, Papi Okoro, retirement means say we say may you go rest. Oh God, I don't want rest. You take the money and go and rest. Oh God, you are thinking, you want to know whether I'm loyal. I'm loyal to this service. Now I have strength. When he sees that they are serious about it, he carries the money. First thing he does is to go and drink. See sense. Can imagine him calling his wife. Ngwano, where did you put your phone since morning? Anyways, tell me your account number. Or say so. Send the account number now. Cut. The wife will be laughing on the other hand that this guy has drunk again. Don't drink again. Probably before he left the house in the morning, the okra soup that they'll be using to eat about, they've been warming it for 4 days. The color has changed. Carton color. The two of them dragged 200 naira in the morning before he left. He's now asking her to send account number and it's not yet month end. After waiting, he calls her again. I thought I said send the account number. When you are provoking me, within the account number. So out of frustration, she sends the account number. I can imagine the guy transferring 20 million into the account. You know that kind of money that will enter your account and your phone will go off. That's exactly what I pictured. And then the remaining 22 million, the guy straight to bar, beer parlor. Calls all his friends. Hello, Onwadia. We done. What of Chimaroke Namani? Exactly. Tell him to call Cletus. Yes, exactly. To call Titus and Livinus. To meet me in the bar close to the house of Romanus. Thank you very much, my brother. Cuts the call. And he goes to a bar. And he starts to drink. He says, come, celebrate with me. Today I have long waited for. He begins to drink. In the poem, you see the mention of the word booze. B-O-O-Z-E. It's not Z. Z. B-O-O-Z-E. Booze can actually be a noun. At the same time, it can be a verb. As a noun, it is a drink. After the reggae, share the blues, the blues, the blues. Share the gala, share the booze, booze, drink. Just like when you say, bring the drink for me. You take the drink, oh, you open it. That's a noun. You say, I want to drink. That's a verb. So, booze, as in drink. Then you can say, I did booze. I'm boozing. I'm drinking. So, he said that he's going to booze and sleep away his sorrows. Early to duty tomorrow odds not. Meaning that he does not need to rush early in the morning to go to duty tomorrow. He says, today frees and makes me a king. He's so happy that he has retired, that he will not need to work again and be restricting himself from drinking. Drinking can be addictive. And it will go to another stage when you are drinking and you are doing important things that affect the lives of people. Drinking and driving, terrible. So, this young man, he continues to drink. And then, guess what? In the middle of his enjoyment, he says, I'm celebrating the celebration of my freedom. I can imagine him entering the bar. Barman, behind neighbor. With him 3 crates of tere. Do you know tere drinks? If you don't know it, forget about it. So shocking how some people can personalize drink, beer, especially Igbo men. There's this drink they like, Life. They call it Life. If you have watched this Flavor's new song, and they advertise the drink inside, Life. See 2 Igbo men at the beer parlor hugging. Nah, that is not your own life. This is your life here. That's my own life. Within my life. What are you people saying? Within my life. This is not my life. This is your life. So in all, he entertains everybody from this money. Money that's supposed to put to proper use. In the process of drinking and enjoying himself, he said officers from the government house came. And they asked him, how many years have you worked with us again? 35 years. Take this key. You were a driver in the company, Abi. Take this key. The poem says, more joy to send him home. A brand new car in his name. An appreciative symbol for 35 or 30 undented years of service to fatherland. Guess what this guy did? He called his friends again. He said, come and celebrate some more. He's talking about the fact that he has been given a brand new car, an appreciative symbol for what he has done so far. In all, he continues to drink. He said he boozed and boozed till booze boozed his vision. Now, he battled with his bottle booze on his way home on wheels. What's the meaning of that part? He has finished drinking in the beer parlor. He's not about to go home. He opens the door. He enters and locks the door. Starts the engine. Now call barman to bring drinks. Pack the drink and put it beside him. Started the engine. Chai, Oyibo people, they won't kill us in this country. Hey, say the engine very cool. It is when I blink that the road is clear. It is when I blink that the road is clear. And he starts to drive. Said he battled with his bottle booze on his way home on wheels. I can imagine him using one hand to drive, bending down. Someone that is driving, bending down, taking one bottle, using one teeth to open, drinking, big trailer. He swore, zoom, stupid guy, idiot. Go and kill your father at home. It is when I blink that the load is clear. He bends down to pick another one. Raises. As he's driving. Now, booze boosts his vision and clear judgment. Said, where you're supposed to see, you see road signs saying, don't turn right, turn left. Idiot, telling me what to do. Idiot. Follows left. Unknown to him, the road is a dead end. The road gets to a place where it stops. If you follow that path, you fall from the bridge. He didn't observe. Drove, boom, off the road. No more road. Slow motion, it was in the air, driving, vroom, vroom, vroom. He turns left. Probably you see a bird doing quack, quack. Turns to the right side, he sees that everything is blue. Then he looks down, he sees that it is rock. And the car goes zzz, and he smashed the head. Now there's a use of onomatopoeia. Said he boomed, boom. You know when boom? Onomatopoeia means using sound to dictate the meaning of the word. He boomed his brand new car like explosion. And it sent him home. Home to rest in peace. Terrible. You are drinking beer as I'm talking this talk, Abby. You are drinking beer. Drink. Oh, you know somebody that drinks and drive. Stay in the car with him. Don't tell him. Don't advise. Useless man wasted his life. So the poem is very, very apt and very, very straight to the point. The English is very direct and it's easy for you to catch details from it. In all, the lesson to learn, which is the subject matter, is that when you drink and you drive, you could lose your life. Another lesson to be learned from this poem is that when you are happy and you cannot control your happiness, unbridled joy, it can lead to death. I'll see you guys in the next class. I hope you stay alive. Don't drink and drive. If this video has really helped you, share it to someone else. Let others know about this page. Follow, like, subscribe to, and of course, comment and share. I promise to do better videos and I promise to be much more educative. Thank you so much. My name once again is Femi Michaels and I am your celebrity teacher. I'll see you when we analyze another work of art. I'll see you.